Hi there, I'm Andy Robertson and this is Family Gamer TV. Hi, welcome back to another episode of Family Gamer TV. This week I'm with Mary, Toby's wife, to see get the other side of the Emmons family interaction with the Xbox. So, I mean, how are you finding it?
It's not my favourite thing.
Yeah.
It's just a pain in the backside actually. Yeah. Because Matthias runs in the room and it just causes a problem. Someone gets a little bit stressed mentioning no names. And Bethan gets very wound up by it. Leah's not really interested. Yeah. So it becomes something that actually maybe Toby and Bethan can go off and do together, but that means that somebody has to look after the other children. Yeah, so it's not really working as something you're going to do with the whole family. No. So do you think that is something about the games you're playing? Or do you think that is just the way it works? I mean, is the Kinect controller is that the thing that's causing the barrier, or do you think it's just the whole playing video games as a family? I don't know if Leah's interested. I think she probably is a bit, but she's just not got the concentration, attention span at the moment. She's only 4, so I guess.
Yeah, can you put him back on there, please, Matthias? Bethan, we have to put this one on or we won't be in the same place.
I don't mind.
Bethan, Matthias.
Can I put the spiral on, please?
No, we need to put this one on because we need to finish. We're in a special place, only for tech things.
Matthias, you can have Spyro. Thank you.
Maybe in time she will. And I think she likes the idea of it, but actually doing it is, you know. And then she's got a big sister also telling her what she should
I know.
do, which
there's always a
always
tension.
help.
Yeah, my kids are the same. If Ellen's dictating what happens in the room.
Yeah. So close. Can Trigger go now?
And you guys have put together some Xbox rules, haven't you, to try and help?
Yeah, I have, and I think I just said this is just ridiculous. I hate this Xbox. Yeah. And because of what it does, and because I end up trying to work probably in the other room, and therefore all I can hear is people going, just get there. Yeah. And so I think Toby sat down with the girls and said, okay, these are the rules, and if we're not obeying these, then it goes off. Yeah.
And I read them yesterday, and these are the Xbox rules. We must listen to each other when we play. We must cooperate. We shall be kind and generous. We will be happy when someone else is in charge. It doesn't matter if someone else wins. If we can't keep these rules, then we will turn it off. Signed, Tobit, Bethan, Leah and Em.
I think that's a good way to take it, really. And often Joe, my other half, will often say, oh, you're being quite strict when you're trying to play. Yeah. What are you after? Skylanders, here you are. But actually, you need that sort of structure, and so particularly with Kinect games, it needs to be sort of managed. It's not something that you can leave your children to play, and they'll just happily get on with it.
Yeah, and I think Bethan's maybe asked a couple of times if she can play it during the week, and it's like, no, we've made it quite clear. It's just a weekend thing. You're at school, you know. Mummy doesn't actually know how to work it. Although I did work out how to put a DVD on it the other day, which is a bit of an achievement.
Yeah, that's good.
But yeah.
No, I know some of this came from your daughter's desire for a DS and saying how they had their own little pretend one. We talked about that a bit. Yeah. So do you think a DS would be a better fit? I mean, I know that you were cautious about the fact they could just take it anywhere.
Yeah. I don't know, because before we had an Xbox, it wasn't like we were sat there going, oh goodness me, what do we do now? We don't have anything. I'm not sure really. But she is quite interested in computers. I did say to Toby the other day that whenever I take her into school in the morning, that's the first thing she goes and does, is goes and sits at the computer. They've got games, or I don't know what they are. Yeah. She sits them to do times tables or something. So she is sort of, I guess she's slightly more interested than I am. She's probably like Toby, just a bit of a geek, really.
So you're trying to distance yourself from the geeky side of the family.
Yeah. So yes, I'd be quite happy to not have it, but I guess if we do have it, then it just means the impact that it has on family life. I don't want it to be like a really negative thing. And I also don't want to spend every hour with them on it.
Yeah, and it's important that you feel in control of it, and you've got it in the home on your own terms. Yeah. If you have it there.
I'm not sure they were my own terms, but
yeah, probably. I mean, setting you up with one like
terms,
this is
possibly.
yeah, maybe that's the thing. But there are things on the Xbox that let you limit the time. That's something I've just been doing in our family. It's using those family settings that we've talked about previously on the show. So it comes up. I can set, say, an hour. No, that'll be their playtime, and after 15 minutes, it pops up and says, "Okay, 15 minutes left." Right, and then after that, it just stops them, and they're just like, "Oh, okay." And it takes away that whole, you've got to stop now.
Parent thing.
Exactly, because it's and you can say, well, it's part of those Xbox rules, isn't it? You can sort of say, well, we've agreed this. This is now your time's up, so I can't do any more. But tomorrow you'll get another hour. Yeah. And then that's a way for you to manage it.
Yeah.
But
I think the other day, Leah had a birthday party or something, so it was out. So Bethan and Toby got to play sort of on their own without her around, which is quite good because I think she just sort of tend to want to be involved but not really, and so it's that sort of tension then as well, as she's possibly a bit bored but doesn't want to go off and do her own thing. So
where are they?
Okay, game one, you're throwing first. So you have to try and get the ones that it's highlighting.
Dad.
Do you see? You got an aimer thing somewhere. Okay.
Skibbity-bidoo, where are you? Come and do the llama.
Do you see?
Yeah.
The two of them having that time together to do it, and Matthias possibly being put to sleep somewhere, going for a sleep somewhere,
having a daytime rest.
Yeah. So that sort of works fairly well, I suppose.
Yeah. Well, maybe we'll keep trying different games and different consoles and see if there's one that fits better. And maybe it will be.
Part of it, I think, is basically I'm not interested.
Yeah.
So for me,
that is an important part actually, because if it's going to work as a family, it probably is important that in some way that you do become interested.
Yeah. And if you've got sewing games, and that might be.
Well, I know, because you're a keen sewer. There is a game on the Wii that I'm eager to show you. Right. What should we do?
I'll go first.
Okay.
It's so many. I need to wrap it down. We need to get.
Oh, we've got here. Look, the swing. It's not about sewing, but the whole game is made of stitched material.
Right.
And so you play this little Kirby character.
Right.
And as you do it, you have to sort of tuck in behind the material and stuff. So, I mean, it's a bit sort of cute just to think, because this game's about a topic that you're interested in.
Yeah.
But sometimes that could just be enough to get you over that threshold.
Yeah.
Like, this is something which is sort of in a world that I understand.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get this treasure, but I can't.
And like, they haven't stitched that very well.
Yes. In fact, I could become the new designer of that game.
They didn't choose the fabric on that.
Yeah.
So well, I'll get that set up at some point, and we'll check back to see if that's the thing that gets you into it. But maybe not everyone has to play games. So that is an option. You're allowed to not play. Yeah. Cool. Well, thanks for your time,
Thank you.
We'll check back.
Yeah. Okay.